Hi. Okay, so right now I'm gonna make some black pudding. White chia seed is preferable, but we are gonna make black chia seed pudding with macadamia milk. You can use almond milk. You can use whatever kind of milk you want. I am using macadamia milk. They call it milkadamia, unsweetened. I've got my glass jars here. And I'm going to start by pouring the milk in there. Hi, London. Hi. Hi, that bro. Hi, it's your girl, Liv. Hi, bro. Hi, Sarah. Let's start with macadamia milk. Hi, Sage. Shout out to Sage. Okay, I'm starting by pouring the milk. So after you pour the milk and the chia seeds, and you let it cool for a bit, you're going to want to come back after a couple hours and you're going to want to stir it up. Okay, one of them is a tiny bit low. I'm going to use a little bit of flaxseed in one of them, flaxseed milk. This is also unsweetened flaxseed milk. Let's use this a tiny bit more. And what are we going to put in this? We're going to put some chia seeds. But before we do, let's put a tiny bit of honey. Oh no, my house is a mess right now, but I am going to do a house tour before I leave, before I move. I'm going to be moving. And I'm going to do one when I move. I'll do one when I first move in, when it's empty. And I'm going to do one when I get it decorated. I have done a house tour here before, but it is a disaster right now because we have been preparing for the Mad Hatter. Let me show you what the Mad Hatter Tea Party looks like. There it is. Mad Hatter Tea Party. It's ready for you guys. It's almost ready. Almost all the way ready. I think it looks fabulous. This is nutmeg. Where is the cinnamon? There's the cinnamon. Hi, Carlos. Shout out to Carlos. Okay, we're going to put some cinnamon in here for some warmth. Yummy. It adds flavor without extra sugar. The honey is all the sugar that we need. Now the chia seeds. This is going to sit in the fridge and do the soaking and preparing itself all by itself. All by itself. It's kind of like overnight oats. It just makes itself and then it's ready in the morning and you add the fruit. Don't add the fruit now. You don't want it to get all soggy. Okay, I'm stirring it now and I'm going to come back and I'm going to stir it in a few hours so that there's no lumps and chunks because these seeds are going to plump up. The seeds do plump up. So it looks like this now, but later it's going to plump up. Plump, 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 plump. I don't make banana bread. Thank you, Ariella. Let's just go ahead and pin your message, darling. Shout out to Ava Girl. My chest is so red right now. I went out in the sun just from being hot. Just from being hot. This is not from the sun. I do have an old sunburn. That's an old sunburn scar. By the way, my desk and my chair have arrived. Sage donated a desk and a chair, a standing desk, so I no longer hurt myself sitting down. But a chair that won't hurt me so much if I do decide to sit down. It's a chair that takes the weight off of the tailbone. So let's thank Sage for the donation. Thank you, everybody. Let's put some W's in the chat for Sage for donating the standing desk and the ergonomic chair so that I can sit longer without pain. That's a huge win for me. Oh my God, you guys have no idea. Please put some W's in the chat. Thank you, Pete. I really appreciate that. Thank you, McKaylee. Thank you. It's huge, huge, huge. Huge. It's a huge donation. Like you guys have no idea. Sitting is the most painful thing for me. Sitting, driving, because driving is sitting. It is incredibly painful for me. I'm going to cover these with this. It's not the... Like I could cover it with foil, but I don't like to put aluminum over my... I'm just going to come and stir it in a couple hours, so that's why I'm just covering it with this. Thank you for the W's. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, it's your girl Liv. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. It makes a big difference to be able to have a standing desk. Like you have no idea. Sitting down is just horrible for me. Oh, I would love to dance, but I will dance at 50 likes. 50 likes. If you want to see me dance, 50 likes. All right, let's put this one away. Big, huge, ample. That's all you got? Is that all you got? Is that all you got? All right. Ooh, that scared me. That scared me. Take a look at this tea party. Are you kidding me? Look at how beautiful it is. I mean, I think it's stunning. All the green is just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at my daughter did a good job helping me. We're gonna move this because that just doesn't fit, but these will twinkle. These will twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. You know, then we've got the bust of the bunny here. He's smoking. Got this. He's smoking. And then we got Jimmy the giraffe to match my little giraffe right here. And then we got Rusty the fox to match my fox right here. And then we got the white rabbit to match the white rabbit. We got another white rabbit right there. And we got some interesting things around. I gotta take the tag off right there. I gotta put a picture in there. Bonsai tree. We need to put some things in the frame there. There's another fox. Kind of looks like a coyote, but I think he's a fox. And little bunny there. This won't stay here. You shouldn't have a hat on the table, Brooke. I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to drink tea from that tea kettle. And yeah, I'm going to have cupcakes sitting right there. And yeah, we got this. We got the drink me little vials. Because Alice in Wonderland, you know, the drink me vials. These things right here. And these are honey, little honey stirs. These all flicker. These are all going to flicker. Everything's going to be flickering. We're going to have these hanging from the ceiling and they're going to flicker. Everything's going to look so beautiful and magical. It's going to look all so lovely. Like that. This one's going to be on. This one's going to be on. That one's going to be on. That one's going to be on. They're going to be on everywhere. They're just going to, I'm going to have them everywhere. And then we're going to have real ones lit. But that one's going to be lit. That's going to be lit. They're going to be everywhere, everywhere. And they're going to be hanging from the ceiling. These are going to all be lit. Every one of these leaves are going to flicker. Every one of these cotton balls are going to flicker. It's just going to be really beautiful. And the whole wall here is going to flicker. It's just going to be really nice. So. It's a tea party for the Mad Hatter cosplay because we hit 100,000 and I didn't want to just do a cosplay. I wanted to do a cosplay scene, you know, because we hit 100,000. 100,000 is a big deal. And the Mad Hatter had a tea party, so I wanted to spill the tea on our channel and how far we've come and where the channel is going over the next 100,000. You know, like where we've been and where we're going. And thank you guys for everything so far. And you know, where do you want to see it going in the next 100,000? What's been your favorite part so far and all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Savage. I really wanted to do more than just dress up, you know? I wanted to make it a party for both of us, you know, for you and for me and for the channel, and to really make it a moment and to look back on the last year so far. I mean, it hasn't been a whole year. It's been since January. But to look back and say, you know, like, this is how far we've come. This is what we've done. This is how much we've grown. This is my favorite cosplay. Like, we started out and it was this ridiculous, but like I've learned this along the way, and like now we're gonna do this moving forward. And what was your favorite cosplay? And this one was like really difficult, but I loved it. This was my favorite. This was my least favorite, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm gonna have pictures of them. I'm gonna have pictures of my favorite cosplays and my, you know, first cosplays and things like that. Thank you, Savage. It was so much more beautiful, but I went out in the wind and it really blew it apart. My hair looked like really beautiful today, and but thank you. The wind really blew it apart. But let me pin your comment. That's really sweet of you to say that. Am I a baddie? I guess it depends who you ask. Oops. Please stop spamming your religious comments. No religion, no politics on the channel, because everybody has a right to their own religion on this channel, okay, guys? I appreciate what you're trying to do within reason. If you're trying to be judgmental and preachy, then I don't appreciate it. If you're trying to help people, then I appreciate it. But if you're trying to be judgmental and preachy, I don't appreciate it. There are other people who have their own religion, and they have a right to their own religion. I live in America, and my family is a military family, okay? My family fought for your freedom to be able to choose your own religion. They fought for my right to choose my own religion. They fought for everybody's right in this channel to choose their own religion. Not just you, everyone. All right? So, whether I have the same religion as you or not, and I might, we might have the same religion. But in America, I believe that everybody has the right to choose their own religion. So I don't go preaching religion to anyone. If they ask me, that's different. But nobody asked you. Okay? No, I'm not preaching anything. If I was preaching, I would tell you what religion I'm preaching. You would know what religion I stand by, wouldn't you? You don't know what religion I stand by, do you? I'm telling everybody to let people find their own religion. That's anti-preaching, isn't it? That other person was preaching. They were saying John 3:16, John 3:16, John 3:16, John 3:16, John 3:16. Every other message was John 3:16, and it doesn't mean that I don't believe in it or do believe in it. I won't tell you whether I do or don't. That's not my place to preach it. Because I believe that everybody has a right to their own religion. Stop discussing religion on my channel. Stop discussing religion on my channel. Okay? Thank you. No religion, no politics. I'd appreciate it. It causes division. It causes judgment. I don't want it. I want us to all just be people, please. Just people. Just one people. Oh, well, thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. Let me pin that comment. Stop talking about that. You're removed from my channel. What did I say? People can't help themselves, can they? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want anything to divide us as human beings on this channel. This isn't church. Nobody invited a discussion for religion here. Thank you. Thank you, Shauna. Excuse me, you don't know whether I have Jesus in my life or not. You need to go somewhere else with that. Go to church. It is 4:17. Thank you, Layla. I'm in a dress. Thank you. All black. Thank you. It's almost 4:20, but I don't smoke. Thank you, Rena. I appreciate that. Hi, Yankee. We don't want to know that it's devastating. I'm not married. Why is that devastating? I'm in a dress. I'm in a dress. It's a sundress. Thank you, Sir Reginald. Nice name. The neck injury, I am recovering from the inflammation. It's always going to be there, but the inflammation is calming down. Thank you for asking. My hair got so screwed up by the wind. It was so pretty today, but it got really screwed up by the wind. Oh, nice. Good for you, Edgar. Pinning your comment. I am pinning your comment. Hi, Vlogs by Peyton. Thank you, Savage Blink. Thank you, it's your girl Liv. Thank you. Thank you, All Black. Thank you, I appreciate that. I just did say hi to you, Vlogs by Peyton. Thank you, New Jerusalem. Thank you. What is a scientific notion for the rest? What do you mean? Thank you, Edward. Thank you, Edward from Australia. I appreciate you. Sending you love. I don't have an OnlyFans. Oh, I appreciate that. If you would have seen it, it was like a hairstyle that you guys haven't seen yet. I even use hairspray, which I never do, and it got blown flat. What's with the lashes? They're lashes, dude. They went with the hair. I had like va-va-voom hair, and I had va-va-voom lashes. Now that the hair's flat, the lashes don't make sense. Oh, thank you, Sanjay. Yeah, I'm in bed. I just sat down. Of course, Vlogs by Peyton. Thank you, Chester. Oh, thank you, Anton. Sending you love all the way to South Africa. Thank you, Aiden. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jaylia. The occasion today, it's part of my job to do different things to keep you guys interested. Hey, Eamon. Shout out to Eamon. Look at Eamon. My hair fell flat. I went out in the wind. It was like so beautiful. You saw. It just went. They're like, come on, it's pretty, but they didn't see how it looked earlier. Like, you can vouch for me. It was pretty. Like, prettier than this. It was like poofy and like wedding style pretty. Like as if I was getting married pretty. Thank you, Slots. Thank you, man. Just I did it different than I normally do today. Thank you, Revere. I'll keep that in mind. Ooh, she hurting. Yin yang. Sing for you. Let me see. Sing for me. Sing for me. Mommy, sing for me. Sing for me. Thank you, Clayton. I don't know. I went to college in my 30s, so. My tailbone. My tailbone's hurting. Hi, Big Blue. Oh, thank you, All Black. Sing to me, mama, sing to me. I love you. Ooh, ouch. Please don't be rude to me, K-Man. Hi, Timon. It isn't funny. No, I don't smoke. Yeah, I'm most certainly hurting. I took my daughter to work, and then I drove to my friends across town, both two different directions. Um, Watered my friend's plants, looked at the new car. My friend bought my daughter a car for $850 that runs, and it's a nice car. Got it in an auction, but we might sell it for a profit and get her a truck because she wants a truck. So we're putting a bid on a truck. If we get the truck, we're going to sell the car. If we don't get the truck, she's going to get the car. Yeah, so I've done a lot for the friend. The friend's done a lot for me, you know? We're both good friends to each other, you know? Like, I just drove across town to water the plants for my friend. And when my friend was in the hospital and almost didn't make it, I took care of my friend for 6 months. And then when I went to jail, my friend took care of my daughter. So we take care of each other. Yeah, friends do. Jail, yeah. I went to jail because I was drinking. I was a degenerate. I was one of the most dangerous women in Vegas, I guess you would say. I started out having fun, and then if somebody like wouldn't listen to me, I would say, if you do that again, I'm gonna punch you, instead of walking away. And they wouldn't listen to me. They're like, ha ha ha, and then they touch me again, and I'm like, pow. Not cute. Not a good look. 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 Not funny. I have learned my lesson. I have paid for my crimes. I am clean and sober to this day because not cute. It's not funny. Learn from me. There's nothing cute about that, okay? You guys, I've wanted a channel for a long, long time. And because of that, I hesitated because I was like, what if they find out? What if they find out? I'm going to get canceled. Like, I'm a loser, you know? I'm just a loser. Like, they're going to cancel me. But I've changed my behavior. And there's a lot of people that, like, look at Marky Mark. Look what he did. And now he's a famous actor. He hurt someone. You know what I mean? And he served his time, or he did like his paid for it, and he feels bad, and he changed his life, and now he's a good guy, you know? Or so I hear. I know someone who knows him and says he's a good guy. So it's like, you can change your life around. And I did. So I decided to come out and be completely honest instead of pretending like I'm a goody two shoes and that I've never done anything wrong. Thank you, Eamon. Well, that's just kind of how I felt. Like at first I was like, I was doing loser stuff. You know what I mean? Like, um, like I was like, I'm not picture perfect. I'm not an influencer. They're gonna cancel me. Because you know cancel culture, as soon as they find out you're not perfect, we gotta cancel her. Pitchforks, pitchforks. You know, and I'm like, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna tell everybody from day one. Instead of pretending, I'm gonna from day one tell everybody I've been arrested. Then you can decide whether you want to cancel me or you want to continue. And guess what? People said, that's okay. Because I wasn't being phony. It's the people that are being phony and pretending like their poop doesn't stink, their butt doesn't stink, and they've never done anything wrong that get canceled. I figured out. When you're upfront and honest, they go, we forgive you. But when you act like you've never done anything wrong and you're squeaky clean and your house is never dirty and your relationship is perfect, your marriage is perfect, every picture you take, your smile is perfect, then they're like, wait a minute, you know? Mine. Well, I'm actually doing cardio, first of all. I'm within a healthy body fat range. I've got the camera super close, which makes me look bigger. I weigh 135 pounds and I'm 5'7". I've got myself squeezed up against the camera, which makes me look bigger. But I do cardio and I'm also disabled. So it's going to be a slower process for me. I was in bed for a year recovering from a hip surgery. So I put on a little bit of weight because I couldn't work out. And I was enjoying some sugar because I was in pain. And I was sober and I couldn't have pain medicine. So I was eating sugar. Because it was like, dude, if I can't have pain medicine, let me have cake. Not cake, candy, but you know what I'm saying. Like, let me be comfortable. For the first time in my life, I let myself eat food. Because I restricted myself my entire life. So for 1 year, I let myself go a little bit. Big deal. And now I've lost 15 pounds. And I'm still losing weight. Big deal. You need to be nice and not tell people what to do and how to what to do with their bodies. Do I have a wheelchair? No, I'm not paralyzed anymore. I used to be paralyzed. And then I got to walking again, and then I had a hip surgery, and the hip surgery crippled me, and now I am recovered from the hip surgery, and I am back to walking. I don't need a wheelchair because I can walk again. I spent a year in bed. And then I was partially paralyzed for like 3 years. You wish, sir. Yeah, I hear you, Eamon. 135 is good. I'm within a healthy body fat range. I went and I had my body fat checked at a body and skin place, and they told me like I'm within the healthy body fat range. However, like within the parentheses or whatever, I'm like towards the higher side. So I'm trying to get it towards like the middle. I'm trying to build more muscle and lose a little more fat. I want a little more strength, a little less fat. That way I can get through life a little more comfortably, lift things a little more easier, easily. Thank you, the king's daughter. Thank you. Well, I had like healthy ice creams, but then I would eat like 2 or 3 of them. I'd order like the low calorie ice creams, from Sprouts, and then I like 2 or 3 of them. So, like, if I have them in the house, I can't succeed, you know? I just can't. Who am I? My name is Brooke from Vegas. Who are you? Do a workout class? Teach one or do one? I'm disabled, so I just walk on the treadmill right now because first of all, I don't want to injure myself again. I was working out a few weeks ago and I injured myself because part of my brain is out of the skull. It really is. My cerebellum is out of the skull. It's called Chiari malformation. That's why I always get migraines. People are like, drink water, you need sleep. No, but like literally part of my brain is hanging out of the skull in the spinal cavity. And if I lift things or I turn my neck the wrong way or I sleep with my neck the wrong way, I get migraines because my brain is out of the skull. It causes me to breathe wrong, my heart to beat fast, or beat funny. It causes me balance issues. That's what caused my paralysis. Because my brain was out of my skull, is out of my skull. Oh, dang. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Brian. Yeah, but it's not stopping you, right? So look at us. We're finding a way, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. It's like, but it is tough. And people will they'll tell me what to do. They're like, squat, run, join an exercise class. And it's like, dude, I'm still working out even though I'm disabled. Like, my brain is out of my head. I've got bone disease. I've got a torn labrum. I've got this, and I'm still going. And I'm a healthy body fat range, and you're calling me fat? Like I'm 135. I'm 135 pounds. Today I had egg whites, spinach, turkey bacon, avocado. And someone yelled at me, "That's not healthy." What? Like you would think I would have ate like I was eating donuts or something. Egg whites, turkey bacon, avocado, and spinach. How is that not healthy? In kilograms, it's less than 62. It's like 61 something. It is healthy. I am certified in fitness and nutrition. I've been vegan. I've been a vegetarian. I've helped people with keto diets. I've helped people with macro diets. I've helped people with all kind of diets. I had a balanced body nutrition diet business, an LLC meal plan business. I've helped diabetics balance their diets. It is a very healthy macro balanced. The only thing that was missing was a healthy carb because I didn't want a carb today. Normally, I would add rice or a cassava tortilla. Today, I didn't want a carb. It is healthy. Deborah, I bet you weigh 500 pounds. With your fat ass telling me it's not healthy. I bet you weigh more than me. Well, she needs to shut the fuck up. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. Is it healthy to yell at someone that it's not healthy? Someone who went to school for nutrition? It's not healthy to yell at someone that it's not healthy either. It is healthy. I guarantee you Deborah weighs more than I do. I guarantee you. Thank you, Trill. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let me put your name on the board. And I don't normally clown people. I don't call people names. I don't call people fat. But I can guarantee you. Just by her attitude. I'd place a bet. Okay, Trills. Trill 57. Thank you, Trill 57. W's in the chat for Trill 57. Anybody puts W's in the chat, I will say your name now. Yes, it is, Death. Thank you. Thank you, Boeing. Thank you, KZ. Thank you, Unknown Warrior. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Love Marathon. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Darba. Wait, Darba. That's a hard one. Darba. Bab. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you, Anne Brown. Thank you, Unknown Warrior. Thank you, Hillbilly Coins. You too, Heyoka. Thank you, Mountain Man. Thank you. All the repeat W's. Thank you, Jaylia. Thank you, Outfoxed. Thank you, Arya Flip. Thank you, David Wade. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, Oscar Mata. Thank you, everybody, for the W's. I see another. Thank you. Thank you, Eamon. I appreciate it. I probably could have said that a little different. I probably could have said she might. She probably. Not, I guarantee. Or I could have said, Deborah, do you weigh more than me? I could have been nicer about that. But seriously, that was funny to me. She got quiet. She got quiet. Thank you, Jaylia. W's in the chat for Eamon. Thank you. Thank you, Death Becomes Her. Thank you, Mr. Construction. Thank you, Unknown Warrior. Ouch. Please ignore people you think are being rude. Just worry about the positive people and being positive. My hair got blown apart by the wind. It was looking really cute earlier, and the wind at the gas station blew it apart. It was looking really cute today, but no, you can go somewhere else with that. Why am I so stiff? I'm disabled. Thank you, Death Becomes Her. Thank you, Selena. Selena reposts. Thank you. No car crash. Genetics. I deleted someone. Well, I look disabled on my bad days, let me tell you that much. I don't film when I'm, well, sometimes I film when I'm hurting, but when I'm really hurting, I don't always film. I turn off the camera. Sometimes I film when I'm hurting, and sometimes I don't. So I have good moments and bad moments. I have flare-ups. I have migraines. I have times where I can't walk. I have times where I limp. I had a year in bed recovering from a surgery. So when I was in bed recovering from a surgery, I looked disabled then. When I was paralyzed, I looked disabled then. I had people yelling at me, for God's sakes, get a wheelchair. When I'm not doing well, I look disabled. But I have better times and worse times. So it's like a sliding scale for me. Part of my brain is hanging out of my skull. I have scoliosis. I have a reverse curve in my neck. I have pinched nerves in my neck. I have spasms in my neck. I have seizures. I have fluid in my bone marrow, scoliosis, stenosis, arthritis, deteriorating arthritis. Did I say fluid in my bone marrow? A torn labrum. I've got a lot going on. My tailbone is facing the wrong way by 60%. So when I sit down, it's ouchy. It's really ouchy. So I just got a standing desk and a chair that allows me to sit on my shins, my kind of like my knees and my shins, so that I don't have to sit on my tailbone anymore. And then I can stand up at the desk instead of sitting down, and that's going to be a lot better. It's right here. It's right here. The desk is right here. It just got delivered. It's in this box. And then my new chair is right in here. So, and then I've been using this in the meantime for comfort, because a real chair has been hurting me, so I pushed it back over there, out of the way, and I've been using this because it frickin' hurts to sit. So even though I don't look disabled, if you look around, you'll see that I am. You'll see that I have things like this, a neck pillow, a red light for therapy. You'll look around the house and you'll see certain things that I use. Lidocaine patches, lidocaine rubs, CBD, a balance machine, cupping treatments, a pantry full of herbal remedies. So I might not look disabled, but if you look hard enough, I'll look disabled. You'll be able to tell. You just have to spend enough time with me. Those who spend time with me can tell. They don't see me like this. They see me like, they see me on my bad days. They see me crying. They hear me moaning. They see me rocking back and forth. They ask me if there's anything they can do for me, and I tell them no, unfortunately. Or ask them for tea. Or say, I don't know, I wish there was, But yeah. This is the thing that helps me the most. And by the way, my bed is a medical bed. My bed has a massager in it, and it raises up and down. The head raises up, and the feet raise up. So when I was paralyzed, I would have to raise the head up to help me get out of bed. And I would have to raise the feet up for circulation, and I would have to turn on the massager for circulation of my legs so that I wouldn't go into atrophy. So. All right, guys, I have to go to the to an alcohol meeting. Love you guys. I will see you later. Thank you for the donations. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you to everyone who's donated. It means a lot to me. Love you guys. Thank you for all the wonderful, positive comments. They mean the world to me. They help combat the negative ones. Those ones don't matter. You guys do. Love you guys. Bye.